1, 2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
All right, we're on.
We are?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
What do you think? It grew back faster than I thought it would.
Boy, you're a quick grower.
Yeah, I was like, I woke
Did you
up.
use lights for that?
Yeah, I woke up Sunday morning. I'm like, oh, damn.
No. Take that off because you, John King,
What?
shaved on Saturday. It was a big event.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a big event out at the old Heartland High School for the Walk for Warmth.
Yes.
Thank you to Bonnie Runyon, our shaver. She's our official hair removal specialist.
Right. She came by and she went, shh.
Whoop.
Oh, damn.
Try not to break stuff. We can't
Sorry.
afford to replace
Went
everything.
crazy.
So the ladies have spoken,
Yeah.
and I gotta say, if I were your wife, I'd be shaking in my shoes because the ladies are like, "Ooh, look at those dimples! You're so cute. You look 10 years younger." Forget Mike. It's
Sure
just
she's
John King minus the stash.
You can have them.
Is that what she was saying?
That's what my wife
One
said.
of these.
He's all yours,
Yeah,
ladies.
take them and all the baggage that comes with.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a big event, and I gotta say, it's a little different.
It is different.
Yeah. How about the kids? When you, it started off as a nightmare.
Right.
And are the kids liking Dad without the mustache?
The
now?
idea of me shaving it began. My daughter Emily said, "I had a nightmare and that you shaved your mustache," and I was like,
Then the light went off.
I was kind of like, oh, I wonder what I would like. Maybe it's time for a change. And then Walk for Warmth came up, and I said, this would be a perfect chance to test it out. And now that it's gone, and again, thanks to everyone that donated, especially people.
Those that came out and walked too.
Our anonymous donor, and our big donor Spencer,
Yeah.
who donated $500 in memory of her beloved Joey, and everyone else that pitched in money.
Yeah, it was a great time, great cause, and now you're stashless.
Yeah,
Are
and
you
now
going to stay that way?
I think I'm going to
That's the
keep it
question.
this way.
You're going to stay that way.
Right.
I got to get used to looking at you that way.
Yeah, it is on.
We all do.
This is what I've been doing on a weekend.
Bring on.
Like,
No food, no extra
I-
food.
I know.
I mean,
like,
no
where's my
snacks.
snack? Where's my snack? Oh, it's gone.
Because I was kind of hoping you'd grow back a Wilford Brimley mustache. There it is.
I got the diabetes.
Maybe you're just a little patch.
Yeah, if you need a
Maybe
little
forget
soul,
the stash and grow a
little soul patch. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, soul patch.
Hey, man.
It's time for Gig-O News, brought to you by our friends at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. What's making headlines today?
All right, here's what's going on. Livingston County is among 16 counties in Michigan advised by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention to begin wearing masks while in public due to high COVID levels. According to data from the CDC, Livingston County has seen a 37% increase in COVID cases in the last week, with a 7-day positivity rate of 20.6%. The number of counties with high COVID levels jumped from just one last week, Grand Traverse County, while 28 counties are considered to be at medium level. That's up from 19 last week. CDC guidelines recommend masking for high COVID level counties, but also for people with symptoms, a positive test, or exposure to someone with COVID, regardless of where they live. In addition, the CDC says people at high risk of severe illness should consider additional precautions when they're in high COVID-19 communities like Livingston County. Registration's now open for online parenting classes. La Casa Center's Nurturing Parenting program is designed specifically for parents of young children from newborn to 11 years of age. It focuses on overcoming parenting challenges and practicing positive discipline. The 8-week course will be held in virtual format beginning May 31st. Topics being covered in the award-winning, nationally recognized program include practicing empathy, having appropriate expectations, parent-child roles, and power and independence. Classes will be held via Zoom every Tuesday from May 31st through July 19th from 6 till 7:30 p.m. Advanced registrations required. You'll find more information at lacasacenter.org. And a scholarship fundraising event is set next month with a reimagined form. Clear University's 7th annual Vehicle to a Better Future will take place Thursday, June 16th from 6 till 10 p.m. on the school's Genoa Township campus. It's being billed as and this is all caps now, biggest live musical concert event
live music concert event
in Cleary's 140-year history.
Cleary.
Thank you. It'll feature Whiskey Fix with special local guest Stephen Keener. We talked about him on a previous show.
Yep.
Inspired by the theme of cars, cocktails, and cuisine, participants will enjoy the culinary skills of chefs and CEOs and vote for the winner of the coveted Cleary Culinary Cup towards raising support for student scholarships. There'll also be a chance to win a full 4-year tuition scholarship to Cleary University. That has a nearly $100,000 value. Last year's event, which returned after a pandemic hiatus in 2020, raised just over $120,000 for student scholarships. This year's goal is $150,000. You'll find details at mikeandjohnpodcast.com. And that's what's going on.
Well, you're an alum. Do you get free tickets? Okay, maybe not.
I'm not only an alum, I teach there.
Do you get free tickets? No. It sounds like a really
It's a
cool
fundraiser.
event.
Sure.
Sure.
Come on. You can't be letting everyone in the side door.
Well, that's true, except us.
I've got somebody in the side door. Actually, it's outside. So
I know a guy.
There is no side door.
Hop the fence. It's like breaking into Graceland.
We'll do the army crawl through the
you
woods.
The Belushi outside.
That's right.
Okay.
We'll get there with twigs in our hair. Well, not me, but
If only you had your stash, you could go incognito.
that's right.
News brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. Brighton's preeminent jewelry store.
I'm not John King.
With a commitment to customer service, community involvement, honesty, professionalism, and exquisite merchandise. Matter of fact, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, if you've got some old jewelry, they're having a buying event. They'll give you cash for your gold, silver jewelry.
Right on the spot.
There you go. So if you need to fill the tank, here's a way to get some extra cash. Go to Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, downtown Brighton. Proud sponsor of Mike and John. Got it going on. Also want to thank our friends at Firehouse Doors. And big walk to end Alzheimer's is coming up later in the fall, but coming up in June.
Hold on. Now, today's Community Spotlight is sponsored by Jordan Genso with the Genso team at RE/MAX Platinum. As a community-focused real estate agent, he's once again spending the month of May doing what he has dubbed Main Street May, where each day he'll be using his Facebook page to highlight a different business on Main Street in Brighton, encouraging everyone to take a moment each day this month to support the businesses that build our community. People who interact with his posts will have a chance to win a $10 gift card to that business. I believe yesterday he stopped by 2 Dandelions bookstore. So just take a look at his page, Jordan Genso, community servant, community realtor, for your chance to win a gift card.
What are you, stalking Jordan?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wasn't that a show? Oh, that was Crossing Jordan.
Yeah. There is no stalking anymore.
No, there's not.
No one, you don't have to stalk anyone. Everyone just goes, here's where I'm going to be. Here's everything you
Wonder
need to
where
know
you-
about me.
Put a tracker on
Yeah.
me. But no, Jordan's doing a great thing, and
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. I think we should tell him where to go and maybe pick us up lunch or something. Hey, Jordan, while you're out.
Jordan, we'd like to tell you where to go. Oh, wait.
That wouldn't be very nice.
No, it would not.
You know, you lose the stash and get an attitude.
Right.
Let's check in with Sandy Cortez. She's going to tell us about the block party to end Alzheimer's.
Right.
It's a block party to end Alz.
Yeah,
See what they did there.
NALZ.
See what they did there?
And it's
End
part of
Alz.
the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Hey, good morning.
Hey, Sandy, it's Mike and John from Mike and John Got It Going On.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. We're talking about the big block party that's coming up first weekend in June, the first Sunday in June, and that kind of ties in with the farmers market downtown.
Yep, it sure does. We're really excited for it.
So this block party, again, this is part of this year, the Walk to End Alzheimer's, which in the past had been centered on Brighton and had been focused on, was the Brighton Walk to End Alzheimer's. This year it's expanding. It's the Livingston County Walk to End Alzheimer's. And so the block party is a way to kind of expand the reach.
Exactly, yes. Actually, the walk has always been Livingston County. It just takes place in Brighton. And so we worked really hard on rebranding it to Livingston County because that's what it is. And the block party is a way to kick it off and make people more aware of it, as well as we have some other events happening in Fowlerville, and we're working on an event in Pinckney just to bring aware the county event.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like this is kind of the beginning to maybe a trickle effect to go to other bigger cities here in Livingston County to make everybody aware of when the walk happens, what it's all about, and to have some fun along the way. So tell us a little about what's happening on June 5th.
Yeah, June 5th is really turning out to be a great day. We have some entertainment. We have DJ with live music. We have food trucks. Tony's Dogs will be there. The grilled wrap, Kona Ice, Heaven on a Roll, Captain's Firewood grilled pizza, as well as the other food trucks that are in the farmers market happening at the same time. We have lawn game by Selcraw. Face painting is going to be happening. We have the, you guys heard about the young man that is an Elvis impersonator? He's going to be there. And Mask Air Fellow will be there. The Dance Project, Community Theater of Howell. It's going to be a great event, great family fun.
And again, that's from 11 to 3 on June 5th, downtown Howell. And it kind of coincides with the farmers market. So like you said, you can tie everything in together here on that particular day to find out more information about the walk. But
so
block party sounds fun,
right? And Sandy, you've been involved with the Walk to End Alzheimer's for quite a while now, and you've got a personal connection, obviously, to this story. If you don't mind, if you share that with us, if you don't mind.
Sure. Yes. Don's dad was diagnosed in 2016 with Alzheimer's, and then his mom was diagnosed in 19. Yes, in 19 he was diagnosed, or actually 18, the end of 18, and then she passed away in 19 with frontal lobe dementia. So Don also has a sister that has Alzheimer's too. So it hits real close to family. And the one thing that we learned through all this is you sort of feel alone when you go through this process. And every day is a different adventure, a different thing happening. And we were blessed in that we own a business. We have a great team of people. We're able to just drop and run and when a family member needs it. But again, we felt really alone. And going through this process, we learned about Alzheimer's. We didn't know about it before. And they're a huge resource for us in the community. So Don and I feel quite compelled to educate further employers and the community about Alzheimer's. Not alone. There's a huge support network, and that there's resources and things that you can use to help you go and help caregivers going through this.
Right, and you touch upon a great point, which is that you were fortunate to be in a position where you could, at a moment's notice, drop out and go pitch in when needed. Many people do not have that ability, and so the more that we can, educate employers and others about this situation, and they can understand and be a little bit more flexible. Obviously, that's something that would help, and then just the caregiving services that the Alzheimer's Association provides. Again, everyone, I think when they, come into this situation, feel like they're the only ones, and then you find out that no, indeed, unfortunately, you're not. But there are these services and other, programs that are available.
Absolutely, and they are a wonderful, wonderful. Even if we can get employers to know and have it in their HR departments, and just to be more supportive. We also know that the workforce is we're all struggling with employees nowadays too, and how can we help our employees to become better employers too? And this is one resource that we can do that with.
And it's when the unfortunate situation when a family runs into a loved one that has come down with or is diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it's where do you turn? And that's where a lot of these funds go, is to give people a place to turn to and people to talk to and resources to help them make it through this. So when folks come out on Sunday, June 5th, what are they going to find from the Alzheimer's group?
They're going to find out about the helpline, and they're going to find out how to register for the walk, what the walk is all about. They're going to find to come out and have fun. We're going to be there. Sometimes there's a stigma with this when you're through this, and again, you feel alone, and you're not really sure what's happening. This is just to show you that we're all in this together, and we're there to help, and we're just people like everybody else, and just come and feel support.
Right. So again, it is Sunday, June 5th from 11 till 3 at the Howell Courthouse.
The amphitheater too.
Yeah. And so you definitely want to come check that out. And as you said, Sandy, they can register for the walk, which is set for September 24th itself. And that's the main event. But really the goal here is about awareness and information. and just getting the word out that these services and programs do exist, and people have a resource that they can turn to.
Absolutely.
All right, Sandy, thanks for joining us this morning. Sandy and Don Cortez from First Impressions. Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day.
You
do
too.
The same. Yeah, it's we're back at it for a Monday, and coming up a little bit later on, we still continue celebrating teachers this month.
Yes, we do.
National Teacher Month going on.
Now, once again, our community spotlight sponsor, Jordan Genso, with the Genso team at Remax Platinum. You can find him on Facebook, Jordan Genso, community servant, community realtor. You can do your part to support small businesses this Main Street May. And again, thanks to Sandy Cortez for chiming in. We also want to welcome our newest sponsor, and that's Romans Pools. Yeah, pool season is upon us. Sometimes the weather, like, this week, it doesn't, but it's going to be back. Don't worry.
What was that? Do that again. No, it was beautiful.
No, the week that's coming up. The week that's coming up. That's what I'm saying. We had this beautiful week, and then either way.
How did that happen?
Yeah. Pool season is upon us, and while there are some fly-by-night operations that come into town and say, oh, we're the pool experts, Romans Pools and Supplies, they are the established experts, the established leader in pool sales and service, with locations in Howell and Brighton, known for their fast and friendly service. Both Mike and I, our customers, have been for years with Romans.
Yeah. I was just in there on Saturday getting my water tested. And they said, who peed in the pool? No, they didn't.
No. Did King come over again?
Don't let him in. But no, they have the water testing for you. So if your water's imbalanced or out of balance, they can help you out there. And of course, have all the products to do so. And you can give them a call today, 545-4555.
Right. That's the Howell number, or in Brighton, 810-588-4460. Go online, romanspools.com. And I believe they have, if you're a new pool owner, they're going to have a pool training class for folks. When I first became a pool owner, I wish I would have taken that class.
He was a pool bee.
I was like, what do you do?
I know he was asking me, and I'm like, I just call Roman.
Right, exactly.
I go in.
That's the best advice. That is the best advice you gave me. Like, call Romans. I don't know. And but through the years, I mean, honestly, having various times when you own a pool, there's so many things that you need to know, whether it's just keeping it balanced throughout the season, if you need some new equipment or a repair, opening, closing your pool, whatever it is. Romans really has shown themselves to be just an outstanding customer service friendly company. Romans Pools and Supplies and Services, it's your pool's best defense.
Sure is. And John's going to be buying me one of those robotic vacuums one of these days, right? I'll take that as a maybe.
I do.
I'm out there Saturday and Sunday vacuuming my pool.
I just dropped mine in. Yep. Be back in a couple hours.
Wonder what Marino's doing. He's standing by the pool.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, not sorry, actually. All right. So
we thank Romans and another great local business supporting us, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We got the new printer, too, which is, I saw it here, but it still has the tape on it because it hasn't been opened or used.
Right. I opened it up earlier, and I was like, because I thought to myself, I'll come down a couple minutes early and I'll set it up. I pulled it out. Hey.
Well, there's one left for you to reply.
Okay. All right.
This is how we took John's mustache off.
Yeah.
Well, it works.
Yeah. So then I started reading the directions like, oh no, I'll do
that. Dan's PC is going to help us out with that, aren't they?
Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because Dan's PCs are exactly, I talked to Dan and Dan McMillan, and because we had said, we need a laser printer, and he gave us some recommendations. I found this one is fairly inexpensive online, ran it by Dan. He said, yeah, this is kind of perfect for what you need. Even, checked into some of the recommendations, said looks good. And so again, Dan's PC Solutions, local veteran-owned computer repair shop, great place to go, run by Dan and Amber McMillan, husband-wife team. They've been providing IT and computer services and support for residents and small businesses in Livingston County for over 10 years. And of course, Dan's PC Solutions also provides support for your average home user who's not super tech savvy.
Wait a minute, we're
like us.
You know what? We're not really the average.
No, we're not.
No, I mean we're guys in a basement. Not everybody's.
No,
doing
that's
this.
true. No.
So but if you have kids' reports to type up, stuff you're working from home.
Right. And it's really the place to go when where someone can explain things to you on a more personal level. Like This is a printer.
This is how you plug it in.
This is how you turn on your computer.
It has a I can't hear you mode, so when you start
right.
swearing at it.
Right. Here's the thing. It doesn't care.
No, it doesn't.
Right? It's a piece of equipment. You yelling at it won't make a
Calling
difference.
it a piece of something
Right.
else is not going to make it work.
That's
any
why
better.
you want to call Dan's PC Solutions. He knows how to make it work. So if you're looking for a new PC or have no clue what to get or how to work it, call Dan's PC Solutions. And of course, they are here to help. You can stop in, see Dan and Amber, and of course, the cutest little Shih Tzu. That's right, I said it.
Yeah, you did.
Ziggy, of course.
Cutest little Shih Tzu in the land.
In the land, yes.
It's Livingston County's cutest Shih Tzu.
Right.
See Dan at Dan's PC Solutions.
That's right. They're in the Old County Airport Building, Grand River and Howell, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 3, 517-579-0975, danspcsolutions.com.
And our teacher of the day.
Yes.
As we celebrate teachers during National Teacher Awareness Month.
It's like we've been talking with a teacher every day this month, Mike.
Well, every weekday.
Yeah.
We don't
Well,
want to
that's
bother them on
true.
the
No.
weekends. They're grading papers.
Right.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
I don't
Believe
know
me.
if they are or
No,
not.
I
They
think
may
they
be.
are.
You think
Teachers
so?
working outside the
Your
classroom.
call has been forwarded to an
Okay.
automated voice messaging.
All right,
So
we'll work on that in a second. But
Okay,
of
you
course,
talk.
the
I'll
Howell
work on
Education
it.
Association, they have been helping us spotlight different teachers this month. Of course, it's National Teacher Appreciation Month and highlighting and celebrating excellence in local teaching. Teachers that are being spotlighted this month have been nominated by their HEA colleagues as examples of teaching excellence. The Howell Education Association serves its membership through collaboration and advocacy at the district, county, and state levels with the goal of supporting teachers in their professional efforts in local schools and classrooms. The Howell Education Association, local teachers working together for student success.
Our teacher today is Marty Leftwich.
Yeah.
Parker Middle School history teacher.
Yes.
You were a history buff, or
I
are a
am,
history
yes,
buff.
yes.
So we'll see if we can connect
All right,
with
let's
Marty
try it,
this
let's
time.
try it.
Your call has been forwarded
Apparently,
to an
Marty has gone back in time.
Marty!
He hit 88 and
He
is
hopped
not
in the
a-
DeLorean.
He went back to Friday and it's celebrating the weekend.
So,
Well, Marty Leftwich, today's teacher of the day.
All right, we'll-
from Parker Middle School.
We'll give Marty a try.
We will.
We'll try him
We
again.
gave him twice.
I
You
know.
give him
We'll
3
try
strikes.
again. Hey. No, we'll try again. What else do you got?
I have the answer to last
you?
night's trivia question.
you?
Sunday Night Trivia, SNT. A recent survey asked American workers, and you know who you are if you're a worker in America,
You know who you are.
what you dislike most about their jobs. What they dislike most about their jobs.
There's so many things.
12%
Yeah.
have this beef. They said they hated this.
Now we had
What
some
is-
interesting answers.
Yeah. The commute.
Right.
Meetings at 4 o'clock on a Friday, which was great. Meetings in general. The office or lack of office where they work, because offices have changed a great deal these days. Administration that has no idea what you actually do. We never ran into that, did they? Did we? Our administration doesn't know what we do. What the company makes or does. They really hate it, but they do it anyway. It's for the paycheck. Their job, another great guess. The toilet paper.
You know,
Can you blame the boss? Do you really want to spend a lot of money on stuff you know?
but
your
here's the
employees
thing:
are
they
either
buy
gonna-
that cheap, thin toilet paper that you're like, okay, so for this to work properly, I now have to go. And so,
And then I have to leave the roll empty. for
right,
the
and so
next person.
how are you saving any money? Because I'm gonna take what I need.
And he does.
Okay,
He takes what he needs and he
as
likes it.
everybody should. Right? No one should take any less toilet paper than what they need. All right, I don't think I need to illustrate that anymore. You're
right.
going to take what you
Spare the
need.
square.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to spare a square.
How about
I'm going to take as many squares as I need. Wouldn't you prefer that I take all the squares that I need?
you should take all the squares.
Don't you think? Don't you be like,
Take
no,
the square.
no, King, use less than what you need.
Here's a hose.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to avoid the hose,
Well, it depends on what day of the week it is.
try to avoid the hose.
Oh, the hose. So, now that we've gone on a great TP debate,
Hello, ladies.
toilet paper was not the right
Oh,
answer.
what's not the right answer? All right.
Neither was wearing lanterns or name badges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that may, if you're a doctor,
Doctor.
You know, you got your medical,
Doctor.
Doctor. They call me Dr. Love. They call him LL Cool John. LL
Ladies
Cool J
do love
without the stash.
hairless king. Well, hello there.
He's like one of those dogs without the hair.
I'm shivering. Very cold.
It's cold down here.
Cold.
Grow your mustache.
My upper
back.
lip is very cold.
Now, did you know, before I get to the answer?
Yeah, we don't even.
Did you know the shape of your nose? Have you seen the shape of your nose since you? Because you've had a mustache since the late '80s.
Right.
So you really didn't. The rest of us did not know what your nose looked like, the
Right.
full nose, because the mustache covered up part of the nose. So
Well,
now
it
we
was
get the full
underneath
reveal.
the nose. It didn't cover. It didn't go over the nose.
No, but you didn't see the dip,
Yeah,
you know, and
Right.
ladies love that dip apparently. Yeah.
Jealous?
I am a little jealous.
Are you just? Well,
Yeah. I'm a little
do you want
jealous.
to try the mustache?
Trying to stash.
Yeah. There you go. I don't know. See, now I think you should grow a mustache now.
Hello.
We're such idiots.
I look like a cheap '70s cartoon.
Oh,
Okay, the
I thought you were
answer.
going to say something else.
You thought I was going to say a porn star.
Hi there. I brought your pizza, ma'am.
I'm the wash machine repairman. Hey, Ms. Romano. The answer to our trivia
Yes.
question: 12% of people say they hate their chair. They hate their chair. John brought me a new one. See, this one doesn't squeak.
I didn't
Well, it's not really
buy
new.
you a new one.
No, he didn't buy.
I
a new one.
handed
That's
you
not-
down
I got another hand me
the
down.
high back chair.
I got
Well, mine's this is a hand-me-down for my wife. She's the one that went and got a new chair. She got a Serta.
Ooh.
A Serta office chair.
Isn't that the one with the sheep?
Serta.
Because we count them.
That was for me.
Toes off.
It's like, here you go, hairless.
Here you go,
kid.
hairless guy.
Here's
All right, we're gonna try our
one more
teacher
time.
One more time.
One more time. Marty Leftwich.
Our teacher of the
We
week.
did.
You know what? Missed it by 3 times.
Okay, 3 times is
All right.
all we can do.
That's it.
That's all we
You
can
know,
do.
this show cannot go on all day
Well,
long.
here's the thing, though.
People only put
Here's
up
the
with
thing
us
about
for so
Parker Middle School. It was Parker, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Parker Middle School history teacher Marty Leftwich. It doesn't matter that we can't. He's still the teacher of the day. He's
do you know
still
that-
recognized by his colleagues.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Do you know that Marty is a man?
I
Marty
haven't
can be-
personally checked.
Well, Marty is one of those names where it could be
I agree.
short for Marty, Martha.
It could be, but
Martina.
usually it's I. Usually, now these, you
Ah,
you
yeah,
can't
in this
assume.
day and age, you really
can't
can't do
assume.
that,
I
dude.
agree.
No.
I do believe, though, that Marty identifies as a man. so,
All right.
let's
Well,
not-
Marty.
let's not go there. I'm trying to highlight the fact that Marty was nominated by his colleagues for his excellence in teaching, and so we salute you, sir, or guy, dude, person,
Ma'am.
sir, thing.
We're not
I don't
sure.
know. You, the person there at teaching the history.
The
You.
history teacher. Gender does not matter.
It's exhausting.
It really
Anyways,
is.
but yes, it doesn't matter. In fact, it might be the highlight of his day not connecting with us. Let's face it. Talking to us is not really the highlight of everyone's day.
Well,
You know, maybe
first-
these teachers have started talking to each other. You know, they're going to call you, right?
Yeah.
I'll just put that on voicemail.
So now I have 2 big disappointments today. All the ladies love you without your mustache. Now Marty doesn't want to talk to us, neither any other teachers because it's
Well, I
us.
didn't say it.
Then maybe they're talking now.
It's 2 in a row.
It is.
It's disappointing, but that's okay. It's okay. Like I
We
said,
can
it
have
does
a
not
seat.
detract from Marty being the teacher of the day.
No, it does not.
And he gets
Congratulations.
I think he gets some donuts.
or she. Because you don't know.
Why'd you have to go there?
Well, you keep saying he. What if Marty's a she?
Okay, all right. I have to go prove this to you.
All right,
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean, I'm not.
I understand.
I'm not saying,
I understand. You're trying to respect.
I went full fledged.
Right.
I
I get
agree
it.
that most of the time when somebody's named Marty with a Y, like Marty Feldman or
Right.
Marty.
Marty.
And John looks up on LinkedIn and it's just one of those bubble
Right.
heads.
It doesn't have his picture.
There's no or her picture.
Their picture.
It does not have a picture.
Does not have their picture.
Right.
All
All right. But that's okay. Somebody will let us know.
Okay.
All
Now,
right.
if
Here we go.
All right, now don't read this off because I don't want to give away any personal information. But here you can see here is a man.
Okay. All right. Marty, like Marty McFly then.
All right.
Because Marty McFly was a guy.
How do you know?
Because I saw the movie.
How did we get into this?
So Marty, in this case, is short for Martin.
Right.
Just like Mike is short for Michael.
I can email
and John.
him.
Well, if you want
There's
to,
an
go
email
right ahead.
here. I mean,
you can email. You know, maybe we should do our 2-cent history in honor of Marty.
Okay.
Because Marty teaches history.
That's true. You know what? This would have been. It would have been. Now I'm kind of disappointed we didn't hook up with Marty because we could have had him for the 2-cent history lesson. He was a history teacher.
Yeah.
That would have made a lot of sense. That's probably why.
Well,
it didn't
that's
happen.
where this.
Yeah, that's why
this
that
show
didn't happen.
lacks.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're going to make sense? No, that's not happening.
We can't have that.
That will not be happening today.
Well, we will attempt another teacher tomorrow as we honor teachers.
All we
during the
can
month
do
of
is
May.
try, is what we told all of our teachers when we were going through school. All I can do is try, teacher. And they're like, yeah, but
Trying's not enough.
when are you going to start trying?
Try doing.
That's the thing we wanted to know.
All right. Are you ready for the 2-cent history lesson now?
Not really.
It's International Pickle Day. We've been in a pickle before.
We're going to
Hey,
pickle
did
right now.
you know while we were out at Heartland High
All right,
School
this
for the
this is Marty Leftwich.
hello Marty Leftwich.
Okay.
Marty's wearing a tie that's pretty sharp.
Yeah. So Marty's
Marty
he,
have-
but
Does Marty have a stash?
he does.
He does have a
He
stash.
does.
Are you jealous? So anyway, while we were out at in International Pickle Day today,
Go on.
you see all the people playing pickleball while we were out at the water.
It had a pretty active pickleball court.
I was looking and I'm going, they know they're on the tennis court, right? Why are they playing pickleball?
Like pickleball's like one of the fastest growing sports in
Yeah, it
America.
is. We're starting a league.
You know, I mean, they don't do shuffleboard anymore; they do pickleball.
Shuffleboard.
I know, but isn't pickleball more of an older?
Now you're taking us right into Cocoon with the mustache and everything. Playing shuffleboard, wearing our black socks and sandals.
Right.
Hey there, pool boy.
Do you need your diabetes medicine? Hi there, I'm Wilford Brimley.
Eat your oatmeal.
If you need your, what I like to do is I like to keep my levels up. I eat my oatmeal, but when they're not good, I
have some fiber, but I don't
need
use
my
all the
diabetes
TV.
medicine. And then sometimes I need a catheter.
Wilford, not anymore. God
Wait.
rest his soul.
Did he pass?
I think he did.
Did he pass?
I think he did pass away a while ago. Yeah, because he didn't even do the Grape Nuts commercials.
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
Yeah, because he needed his fiber.
We all do.
Get your fiber. That way you can use as much TP
Oh,
as you
yeah. Just in 2020.
Wilford
Okay.
Brimley,
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I liked Wilford.
Well, you want to know what?
Take off the stash.
Dun, 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 dun. All right.
It's gone away like yours. It's accounting day.
All right.
We celebrate accountants.
Not the count.
No, accountants.
Ah.
What is that?
The count from Sesame Street. A one, a two.
I got one bat in my belfry. I got two bats in my belfry.
More than that.
I got no bats in my belfry. It's Biographers Day. We celebrate those that write their stories of others. If it were Autobiographers Day, it'd be different.
Right, it would be.
Can I write your biography?
It'd be short.
Well, I think I'll write it about. It'll be called The Stash. Here and Gone. Love a Tree Day. Love that tree.
I'll let it know.
No. You got to ask first.
Oh, that's true. Consent.
Mind if I give you a...
Wow, we've got a very woke show today.
I guess so. It was on this day in 1891, George A. Hormel and Company, I think you know where this is going, introduced Spam.
No.
I have never had Spam.
I've had Spam. And
I
no.
won't ever have
No.
Spam
You're right not to.
because it's a texture thing anyway. It to me looks like they
You wanna
took
know what?
ham and some
First
other
of
stuff
all-
and threw it in a blender.
Yeah. First of all, it's way too salty. So it's like super salty, so it's like, But the texture, you're right. The texture's wrong.
Some things taste good salty.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Like
it's,
beef jerky.
Right.
Now that's all American kind of
It is.
stuff.
It's the
not
combination.
Hormel.
The texture of Spam is like, no.
No.
What is in my mouth? How many times have I said...
It's kind of like the texture of peas. You know, I can't take the texture of peas
peas
because
don't
you got
bother
your
us.
wax on the outside, the mush on the inside.
That's okay.
But no, it's not.
Lima beans? No. Not that.
No lime and no peas.
We're a little off topic now.
1927, the Supreme Court ruled bootleggers must pay income tax.
Mm.
Yeah, you're going to bring that stuff in, make fake stuff, you're going to pay taxes on it. They did. 1939, food stamps were issued for the first time, and you cannot use it on spam.
Are you sure?
No, I don't know if you can or not. It sounded good, though, since spam was introduced on this day. 1998, Rolling Stones guitarist Keith Richards fell while reaching for a book of nude art in his Connecticut home. The fall broke his ribs, causing the Stones to postpone most dates.
That's the excuse he used? Because that's an excuse.
Babylon.
Sorry. I want to know what really happened. Because it wasn't that.
He was looking for a book of nude art.
Yes, a book of nude art. That's how I broke my
Translation,
ribs.
Penthouse,
Yeah.
Playboy.
Right.
It's nude art. But that's pretty embarrassing. Breaking your ribs.
Well, yeah.
Looking for porn. And it was on this day in 2000.
In all the wrong places, looking for porn.
And all. All right. The artist in 2000 announced.
The artist? Who do you mean?
Well, the artist announced he was reclaiming his name, Prince, since the contract with Warner Chappell had expired. That's why he went through the whole name change and the symbol.
Right.
Then he went to the artist. Or was it the artist, then the symbol?
No, it was the symbol first.
The symbol, then the artist.
And it had no name. It was just right. And we were in Top 40 Radio at the time.
And he had to release music. And
right, and you're like, if this is by, and you just be like, it's by Prince. I don't, sorry.
Yeah, we weren't getting paid either way by the record company. I wasn't anyway.
Not officially.
No. And finally, it was on this day in 2013. Human stem cells were successfully cloned. That's your 2-cent history lesson today. Did we learn anything?
No.
I think so.
We
Learned a little about
we
spam.
don't like spam.
Things in our mouth that we don't like the taste of. And, you know, it is Accountant's Day. And those that take care of us, Fairchild, LaBelle, and Rice.
Yeah.
Taking care of our accounting needs. Making us look like we're a real business.
Do they, though?
Well, we try.
There's
And
only
they
so
try
much.
as
There's
well.
only so much they can do.
And they do it well. Give them a call today, 517-321-5990. Firm is large enough to cover a full range of professional services for small businesses and small enough to take care of your individual needs too. That's Fairchild, LaBelle, and Rice CPAs.
Okay.
On this accounting day.
Yeah. Now, we also want to thank our main sponsor, of course, Firehouse Doors. They were the first sponsor of Mike and John Got It Going On, and they have been steadfast supporters all the way through. And we want to thank them. Of course, they've been serving Livingston County residents for 24 years. Family-owned, veteran-owned. Mike, a proud U.S. Air Force veteran. It's your one-stop shop for residential, commercial, and rolling steel overhead door needs. And for the past 21 years, they've been your only authorized distributor for CHI overhead doors in Livingston County. Firehouse Doors, 810-599-7480. And now they're running a special. If you buy a garage door and an opener package, Firehouse Doors will upgrade your our listeners, Mike and John listeners.
And viewers too.
Well, that's true.
Those that like to watch us.
Multimedia. But if you say Mike and John sent you and you buy a garage door and opener package, they will upgrade that to a belt drive battery backup opener, no extra cost, that includes a built-in MyQ camera system. That's a $275 savings, and that offers good through June 15th.
So the MyQ camera system.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
I don't. Let's find out.
We know who does. Our friends at Firehouse Doors.
Do you want to call them?
Not right now.
You don't.
I haven't
You're
had
afraid
one.
of nobody answering again?
I'm sure Firehouse Doors will.
If you call,
answer.
I bet you he'd answer.
You want me to give Mike a call?
Let's try. Yeah.
Well, I got to get my phone back.
I'm sorry.
I moved it out of the way.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Hey, John, what's the number for Firehouse?
Well, you know,
Doors?
it's 810.
Yes.
599-7480.
That's 7480. You say?
Right. It is what I say.
Let's
Now,
see.
I could look it up. I don't know.
could.
Right.
But you know it off the top of your head. Let's see if we can get a hold of Mike Witt today.
It is kind of off the cuff. So
It really is. He may be blocking us too.
I feel bad.
John told me to wait.
Well, thank you for calling Firehouse Doors.
Oh.
We can't come to the phone right now.
See, they're probably fixing a door somewhere. All right.
All right.
We'll find out more
All right.
about the MyQ camera system. I believe it kind of monitors your driveway.
Well, it would seem to be, yeah, that's the,
But we'll get more details on that. Anyway, it's a savings of $275. And each week we're going to draw a winner for a full garage door 10% discount for life, the TPC card. Correct?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading about the MyQ camera.
Really? Yeah, you can see people walking in your garage.
Yeah, yeah.
How about that?
Live streaming
Get out of my
video
garage.
of your garage. You can watch birds make nests. That's why you got to keep your garage door closed.
So birds don't make nests. They tend to do it on top of your garage door opener.
They can, yeah.
And there is a
Any
thing
place
in-
where there's a perch, yeah.
Yeah, you can put. I put some anti-bird stuff on mine.
What's anti-bird
I
stuff?
forget what it's
What's
called.
a
but I have
Roadrunner?
No, I have a tube of it. I put it on a
gonna call
stick
you-
and I put it on a
Coyote?
little piece of wood and I put it on top of the garage door opener and it keeps the birds away from my
Oh,
garage door
okay.
opener. Little something you learned here on Mike and John.
I
Got it
just
going.
closed my garage door.
You're just one of those people.
I sure am.
Some people are open garage
right.
door people. Other people are
Get up my lot!
Get out of my garage.
Yesterday I was at an event with some friends, and
You have friends?
I know, it's hard to believe. And it was afterwards, and we were talking, and here's the thing: we realized we're like, oh my god, we are so old, because in the course of like 30 seconds, we talked about
Doctor stuff.
Well, no. Well, yeah. And but we were like, oh wow, these chairs, because there was like some folding chairs and that we were all sitting on. We're like, oh, these chairs are really comfortable and they're really sturdy. These are sturdy chairs. Nice chairs. And then we had some chicken. We're like, oh, this is good chicken.
Cheers and
this is good chicken.
Oh my god!
I know.
You really are. Where'd you go to senior center?
And then we started about the kids these days. The kids these days. Derp, derp. And we all kind of stopped at the same time. We're like, oh my god, we're all going to die in about 2 weeks. We've talked about how sturdy. These are good chairs. This chicken's good. And the kids these days. Like, oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes it sneaks up on you.
It was kind of like
You know,
cocoon. You
you're
better
like,
grow that mustache.
It's just like,
Start wearing your pants.
hey, you
up there.
kids, get away from that thing.
Start wearing your pants up
Yeah,
there.
that's pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But it really was good chicken. And the chairs were sturdy.
That's nice chicken.
It is good chicken. It was from Jonas.
A Dutch company. Check this out. A Dutch company called U-Boat Works with an X is coming up with what they call a underwater entertainment platform, or a party submarine. So you can rent the sub for a day.
Right.
Go underwater and have your party there.
We all live in a party
About
submarine.
120 of your old friends sitting on chairs that are comfortable, eating chicken.
These are chairs. They're solid chairs. Yeah. The kids these days.
Has a restaurant inside.
They don't watch TV anymore.
Windows so you can see the sharks go by. Exterior lights to illuminate so when it's darker.
So this submarine, is it like a modern submarine, or
Yeah.
are they like refit some old World War II bucket of bolts?
I don't know if they. I don't think they did that.
Okay.
No, I think it's a new sub designed to be like a cruise ship, but
Okay.
it goes underwater.
Okay, that's what I wonder, if it's like comfortable and cool, because if you've ever visited like the Silver Sides in
You take
Muskegon.
that.
No, what are you talking about? Come on, kids.
All right, now.
Okay, sorry. I'll take it off. Seems to bother you.
No, I'm getting used to you without the
I
stash.
know,
so.
it's very difficult.
So I don't know. My mom's uncle, or my mom, it was her. Yeah, it'd be her uncle. So he'd be my great uncle. His name was Stanley, and he had a stash, and they called him Stosh. So if you could have been Josh,
I could have. No, that's my
'Cause
son's name.
You would have been John with the Stosh. So it'd be John.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, that is maybe you secretly named Josh because of the stash, the Stosh. The Stosh.
Sure.
That's a fancy mustache, is a Stosh.
Mustache. It's my
All right.
stash.
Well, what are you going to do with all that mustache wax you have built up? The supply.
I don't know, but somebody needs to go decontaminate the Old Heartland High School field, because that's where we left the
That's where the hairs
particles.
are. Go ahead and
The
collect
grass
them.
there is probably all dead. It looks like an alien ship
see
landed there.
A gray area.
It's like all dead. It's like, oh my God, what is this?
I think that stuff blew in the wind.
What
it's
happened?
you're part of the track now.
Right. Well, it didn't help, because I brought, and it's my fault partly, because I brought hair clippers. I didn't quite think it through. I had these hair clippers to get rid of my mustache, which it got it down mostly, but it didn't get it right down to the skin. I should have brought a razor and some shaving cream. But it didn't help that as Bonnie was there, you were going, dig it in! She's like, okay. I'm like, I need my lip for other purposes.
It was just a little. It was kind of like a scuff.
Right.
It wasn't a full-fledged
No,
cut.
no.
I mean, we didn't need to call the EMTs or anything.
Not at that point.
Although you were acting
a
like
little
it.
bit later, when we were trying to take the table out to the car.
Then we
that might have needed.
See, I wasn't going to bring that up.
Well, at this point, no one
Nice.
saw me, but yeah, I took a huge face plant into the parking lot.
If anybody has
and here's the
footage
thing:
of that.
as I was going down, I mean, midway to the ground, I'm like, uh-oh, and in my brain, I'm like, I hope no one sees this. That was my first thought. Like, this is embarrassing.
Usually when you go to fall.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And then I looked up and I was like, okay, no one. All right,
And
just
I'm like,
do
hey,
that.
get
You already know I'm an
I
idiot.
say, get
so-
off your butt. Let's not carry this stuff. Because John did the typical guy thing, which we all do. It's like, no, we can get this in one trip.
Right.
So, and we did have the trip.
Did
had
we
the
not
table.
get it in one trip?
We did. Well, it was actually one trip and some.
Well, it was a trip and a
Yeah,
trip.
a trip and a
during the trip.
So, but yeah,
No one
we're
saw
glad
that.
you're okay. No medical bills because our
didn't-
insurance wasn't going to cover that.
No, we didn't have to call Squad 51.
He had his life alert. I follow
That's
him.
right.
I can't get up. You
I can't get
can talk to the people on the soft chairs and eat
Right.
chicken with that one, can't you? All right.
Right.
All right.
And maybe I, if I needed
Med alert.
some sort of, medical evacuation out of there, some sort of vehicle to come get me,
Yeah.
that vehicle, I would feel better if it was maintained by the fine folks at Murphy's Family Auto.
Well, get to where you got to go.
Yeah, exactly. And if
You are so smooth.
Oh,
Even without the stash, he's
Smooth.
good. Look at that.
smooth as my upper lip.
He's going to turn on his camera. He got from Firehouse Doors, driving his car that was
Yeah.
just recently had an oil change at Murphy's Family Auto.
That's right. Call,
And watch
schedule
the
an
footage.
appointment, 517-552-3040. Open Saturdays 8 to 1. And if you tell them Mike and John sent you, save 5% off your bill, murphysfamilyauto.com.
Your car knows.
What does it know? It doesn't know everything, does it?
It knows everything that goes on inside and
that's
out.
pretty good.
By the way, I want to thank Nicole for coming out to support us at the Walk for Warmth. One of many that came out, and Nicole works at Spirit of Livingston. She's kind of the right-hand assistant of the great Danae, our designer
Right.
at Spirit of Livingston.
Danae is the theoretical design genius.
Right. But Nicole's the one that makes it all happen.
She's the backbone of the operation.
Yes, she is.
Right.
And that's where you can get your Mike and John merch.
Right.
Or Mike and Don.
Or what happened? You can't tell who I am? You're not sure who I am here. Does this help?
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we didn't get those caricatures because then we'd have to call the artist and change them all up.
Right.
But our gear is online at
Right.
mikeandjohnpodcast.com.
Right. If you're using your phone, you'll see a little bar up in the upper right-hand corner. Click that. That gives you your drop-down menu. Go to the merch store. There it is.
And each month we pick a different person, place, or organization to make a donation to from your purchases of the Mike and John merch.
And all the month of May, we are donating our profits from the Mike and John merch store to firefighter Steve Moore, Hal firefighter, who's battling pancreatic cancer. And, of course, he's got a GoFundMe page to help with his medical bills. And so you help out, buy some Mike and John merch, and you help out Steve.
Absolutely, and you get to wear our Mike and John stuff. We kind of modeled a little bit of the new stuff on Saturday,
We did. We had exclusive Gigo shirts.
but we could sell those if you want to buy
Well,
those.
we'll sell anything.
Once worn by one that happens to have some mustache hair still lying on it.
Should we do that like game worn jerseys?
Well, yeah.
These are podcast worn shirts.
If that-
Oh, we'll have to put them in a frame with a certificate of authenticity.
A COA.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, or get too heady. Spirit of Livingston and Howell, they've been taking care of us and many Livingston County businesses, high school students, and gear that
Right.
way for
That's
us.
the
So
place to go. It
give
really
a call
is.
today, your hometown connection, 517-545-8831, or go online, spiritoflivingston.com.
Do we have anything else?
I think that's it.
I mean-
you got to get rid of those pictures of you with the mustache now. We got to
Well, no, those are now what we
those are
call
classics?
Classics.
collectibles.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Collectibles. Get all 12.
You know what?
What?
We might have to change.
Uh-oh. You're right.
Should we?
Thunder John. Well, how are we gonna? We're not gonna cut it off. I mean,
Why not?
color it over. I guess.
Superimpose.
You've been giggling with Mike and John.
Yeah.
Tune in next time and giggle on.
When we reveal this next, you just blew it.
All right. We're post show.
Show.
What do you got?
I should have saved that for PostShow.
I know.
Why
Again,
did
I was
not-
thinking that too. I'm like, oh, that'd be
Should
good
have saved
PostShow
that.
stuff.
Would have been, but I thought of it just for the moment. You know, from far away, that might pass if we zoomed real far away. No, seriously, was it a big adjustment?
Yeah, it was actually. Like I said, all
Was there any emotion?
all weekend long. I mean, when I
Do
first
you have stash separation
I
anxiety?
kind of do.
Do you suffer
do
from
you suffer?
stash?
By,
You feel like you lost a part of yourself?
Ask your doctor to prescribe Stashaglen. New Stashaglen.
So no, I mean it has to be.
It is different. Yeah. I keep doing this. Keep touching it.
Stop touching that.
Stop touching that. I keep doing this. I'm like, it just feels
So
weird.
here's the thing: people that used to know you with the stash, you can probably go shopping, and they're going to do a double take and say, "Hey, my face is up here." Oh, I mean, it's my butt back here.
Hey, eyes are up here.
Come on now.
So yeah,
No, I don't know. That would be kind of weird.
it is odd.
You know, it's kind of like every morning since I've gotten the old folk thing with my cataract.
That's what I'm
surgery.
saying.
The old folk. So
Yesterday, I'm
every
talking
morning-
about chicken and sturdy chairs. You've had, cataract surgery.
Oh yeah,
It's getting
I
old
guess.
sucks.
Yeah, it really does. But I still have some of my old contact lenses, and I'm like, what am I going to do with these things? I can't put them in. I can put them in, but I'll be running into stuff.
Right.
So there's that part of the routine. You're used to doing something, so I'm used to putting
Your
contacts.
muscle memory wants to put them in.
But I won't let it. I'm fighting it. So when you get up, you think you got to trim the stash. You got to brush it. Did you do any maintenance?
I did, but I mean,
You know what we should have done is we should have just had you dye it different colors. But I think you secretly really wanted to get rid of it.
I did kind of. I wanted to try it out. I think I'm going to keep it on. Maybe we should do a poll.
Want to do a poll? All right, we'll put it up on the Mike
All
and
right.
John Facebook
We'll
page.
see what people think.
On the Giggle, Mike and John.
Keep the
gotta go.
stash, dump the stash.
Yeah. With or without?
All right.
Stash.
Oh, good. I thought you meant me.
Yeah.
With or without King?
Whoa.
Oh, God, it's overwhelming.
Oh, you're the star. You saw all the people that were there for you.
Well, they were there to see me humiliate myself.
Well, they were there for the walk for warmth.
Well, that too.
Don't get too heady.
They were-
I know. Yes, they were. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all there for you.
Well, who won the 50-50?
Technically, the Runyon brothers
Yeah,
won the 50-50.
right. Which we donated back to Olsa.
Yes. You did, and that was very nice of you.
right.
You sure you didn't pocket it?
But
Tim.
Sheriff Murphy,
Oh, yeah.
who had the microphone, and he mistakenly handed it to me. I'm like, you're really a public safety professional, and you're handing me a microphone at a public
At
event?
least it was a microphone.
Yeah. So,
Nothing else.
and then, they could shut me up, and
Yeah.
somebody had to tackle me.
That's
Why I fell in the parking lot.
Somebody got him with a taser.
Just turn it off.